Hi everyone, welcome to Home and Hymn, where we bring the joy of the gospel home and help people live as new creations. We recently did a podcast titled, Are Devotionals a Crutch? The short answer to that is no, they can be very helpful, especially in family worship. By family worship, we mean a time set aside every day where the family gathers together to read the Bible and pray. As a rule, it's best to read straight from the Bible. Discussing a passage together can be very encouraging. With any practice, it's good to change things up. Or maybe you hit a busy season and you just need something quick and easy and already prepared. These are great places to try a devotional for a time. Look at devotionals like pizza and ice cream. They're a nice treat or change, but you really don't want to make a staple diet of them. We mentioned 3 devotionals that we like in our podcast. I want to share with you our top 5 favorite. These have our stamp of approval for being gospel-centered and user-friendly. The first one I want to mention is Theology. The title is a play on the word theology. This is written for younger children to help them understand theological truths. It talks about God and man, sin, the end times, the Holy Spirit, adoption into God's family, and all on a child's level. I love how they simplify complex concepts. For example, in explaining communion, they talked about family pictures and how we love to look at them and remember vacations and fun family times. And they explain how communion is kind of God's way of reminding us or helping us to sit back and remember what Jesus has done for us. The second one is Exploring Grace Together. This is written by Jessica Thompson. It is aimed at the middle elementary age, but everybody can benefit. It's kind of like those children's church sermons that are aimed for little kids, but we all kind of get something out of. A great resource to go through with your family. Next is New Morning Mercies by Paul Tripp. You may not recognize this white cover because the dust jacket has long since been torn apart and fallen off, but it's generally a blue book. I absolutely love this. We have read it as a family. We've given it to our teenagers when they just needed a little encouragement or something to look at. So it has many uses in your family. The fourth is the Jesus Storybook. I think this should be a staple in every home. Not necessarily written as a devotional, it's just basically a children's story Bible. But what is unique about this is that it brings every story back to Jesus. So for example, where you may read the story about David and Goliath, and in most children's storybooks it says David was a hero, he killed Goliath, we should be brave like David. That's a great message, but this book would take it a step deeper and say God saved his people, David was a hero. Many years later, God would send an even greater hero. He would fight the greatest battle the world has ever known. The last one I want to share about is The Young Peacemaker. This is a book written for younger kids based on the Peacemaker book written by Ken Sande. We have gone through it many times as a family. It's very helpful in conflict resolution and building healthy relationships. It has easy to read lessons and some great visual diagrams talking about sin and the slippery slope. So that wraps up our list. I hope you found some helpful nuggets, and thank you for watching.